Casino Charitable Trust was set up by the casino as a way of giving money out to groups that maybe get affected by gambling. Let's face it, gambling is one of those things that some people can abuse and can have problems with it. And so they wanted to make sure that they were setting up here for families, for everybody to have a good time, but they knew that their product occasionally would cause some problems. So we were there to help those organisations that helped people who do have a problem with gambling or other addictive behaviours.
I work for Aviva. People might know us better as Christchurch Women's Refuge.
Well, I'm the General Manager of Chumley Children's Centre.
I'm the Christchurch City Missioner.
The relationship that the Canterbury Caledonian Society Pipe Band has with the Christchurch Casino is extremely important to us.
Christchurch Casino, we're into our 20th year. We've been part of the community for that period of time. We've had over 18.5 million visitors. We've got 484 employees. All those visitors and our employees are members of the community, and it is nice to be able to give something back on their behalf and recognise the community and make it a better place for everyone to live.
You know, charitable trusts like the Christchurch Casino Charitable Trust that we really rely on for a lot of the funds to keep our services going.
The Christchurch Symphony Orchestra has had a very long relationship with the Christchurch Casino, and it's been a very strong and very beneficial relationship, and hopefully for both of our organisations. The Christchurch Casino supports us with our annual fundraising dinner and auction each year, which is a really important part of our annual fundraising activity.
The level of support that they've given us, particularly since the earthquakes, and have enabled us to sort of carry on and put that service together and to be able to work with as many children as possible despite those circumstances that we've been in.
The relationship with the Christchurch Casino and Ronald McDonald House is fantastic. It's more than just the money that they give us to support us. The Christchurch Casino come in and do the family dinner program that we run, and that's fantastic because the families come home from the hospital at night and there's a hot meal waiting for them, and if they didn't have that, you know, they would probably do something like toast.
Christchurch Casino are the presenting partner for Christchurch Stands Tall, and they're our main sponsor, and they're the ones that came on first, so they're our biggest supporter.
And I think it's evidence in terms of what events occur in Christchurch that we support. I mean, outside of the charities, you have your sporting events, you have your cultural events, and we're a very large part of that.
If we didn't have the support of Christchurch Casino, the project wouldn't happen. So they're really the foundation for the project. Their support is totally integral to Christchurch Stands Tall happening.
We only get about 40% of our funding from government contracts, so we apply to a lot of wonderful charitable trusts and philanthropic partners, we like to think of them as, like the Christchurch Casino, and they provide a lot of the core funding that provides our frontline services to children, women and men who are overcoming family violence.
Over the years, we've given out $3.5 million to around 24, 25 organisations each and every year, and this year 132,000 was given out. So, as I said, my job is to give out other people's money, and it's the best job you could ever have.
Without the support of the Christchurch Casino, the Canterbury Caledonian Society simply wouldn't be able to run their Victoria Square Day.
They're fabulous supporters with our events. The chef here at the Christchurch Casino is one of our fabulous chefs that we've done with our supper club that we've been running for a number of years, and they've been a key part of that. They purchase tables to the events we run, like at the Polo and Supper Club as well. And just the general partnership between the Christchurch Casino and Ronald McDonald House, we've very much been together right from the beginning.
They're just fantastic to work with, their staff are outstanding, and we particularly value the fact that they're so committed to providing a really high quality experience for their own customers, and that's something that we see parallels our own attitude towards the Christchurch Symphony Orchestra's audience.
I think the Christchurch Casino Charitable Trust is really approachable. There has been an occasion in the past where I just missed a deadline by a couple of days, and they're like, that's absolutely fine because they've supported us for so long. They know the work that we do. So we actually work with them, like the Christchurch Casino Charitable Trust is more like a partner and working in the local community.
We look after those who are vulnerable, who are socially isolated, who are unwell, and who live on the margins of society. The Christchurch Casino Charitable Trust have enabled us over years to undertake some of the work with people who are really vulnerable. Some of these people are addicted, and so I think there's a certain synergy in the fact that the Christchurch Casino Charitable Trust are putting money in to helping these people who are at risk.
I think there's a genuine desire there to be part of the community, and I think there are some, I guess, if you look at it, there could be some controversies around the industry that they operate in. But knowing Brett and the many conversations I've had with him, I think there definitely is a genuine heart there to want to be part of the community. It's a business just like any other business, and to be part of that community. And I think sometimes you can look at that a little bit cynically. But I think that in regards to my interactions with Brett and his team, they're very good-hearted people. They do want to contribute and they do see themselves as part of the entertainment industry here in Christchurch, but also as part of the community itself.